Hey Aries, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look into your romantic love life for the last half of January 2025. I'm going to pull my usual 8-card spread, see who shows up in your reading today with romantic intentions towards you. 6 of Pentacles wanted to hop out. Whether it's someone new entering your life around this time frame or someone that you've already been connecting to, I will definitely do my best to see who's around you, what your story is with this person, what your situation looks like, whether you're in contact, no contact, in new relationship, dealing with an old relationship. We will see, okay? Just please keep an open mind, Aries, that I do tend to get very nosy in my readings. I don't hold back and I don't sugarcoat. So please only take what resonates, leave the rest. Let's begin. All right, please tap into the energy of Aries today. Who's heading towards Aries around this time frame? What's their relationship looking like? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. All right, so the person around you around this time frame, how do they feel about you deep down? We have the Empress card. This is major arcana for Taurus, but also Venus and Libra. This person's intentions towards you. We have the 8 of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards you. The 8 of Pentacles. Got repeated 8s showing up, if that means anything to you. Your feelings towards this person, Aries. The Hanged Man, major for Pisces. The potential challenge or setback you might experience around this time. The 10 of Pentacles, that's Earth energy showing up. And your potential monthly outcome. We have the Lovers card. This is major arcana for Gemini. Ooh, okay. Your advice, Aries? The 9 of Swords. You guys are in similar energies right here. And the overall energy that's influencing you the most for the last half of January is the 4 of Wands. Influencing that is the Star card, major for Aquarius, and then I see the 6 of Cups. So Aries, there is obvious romance between you and another person this month. It looks good. I'm not seeing anything that is standing out as a red flag for me in this reading, aside from the fact that you got the 9 of Swords as your advice. All right, we'll see what's going on, but for the most part, it looks like you and another person are working on your relationship this month, working towards deepening your bond or revisiting your bond if you guys had any like setbacks or a need to like pause your relationship for a few days, few weeks, I don't know. But it looks to me that you guys are both on the same page when it comes to creating some sort of structure and foundation and stability attached to it, okay? But we'll see, we'll see. I like your outcome, but I want to know why the 10 of Pentacles is in the challenge position, okay? So I'm going to start with this person's feelings for you, and then I open up to the 4 of Wands again, followed by the 2 of Wands. Now, this is coming out after looking at the Empress as their feelings. If you know anything about the Empress, when it shows up in someone's feelings, it's pretty good, okay? This is their way of saying that there's qualities about you that they really enjoy. They feel like you're very loving, you're very kind, you're very nurturing. The Empress comes up when someone feels like there's a bit of safety around somebody, all right? The Empress talks about growth. It talks about giving life to something. There's something that they feel like they want to give life to when it comes to the 2 of you. And with the 4 of Wands being the overall energy, the 4 of Wands being their feelings, along with the 2 of Wands, and the Lovers as their outcome, something's telling me that someone's making a final decision about how they want to move forward with you. And then I see the Tower, indicating that this came off as a huge realization, a sudden realization for some of you. Like maybe someone was trying to overthink the situation with the 8 of Swords. So Aries, it looks to me that someone's taking this relationship with you very seriously. And I feel like I got this for your last week's reading. I could be mistaken. It was either your last week's reading or your monthly. But I remember feeling the energy of someone that was feeling like they've figured out what they needed to figure out, but maybe they needed a little bit of spiritual guidance or like a boost in the right direction. Because if you look at this tornado card, you see how there's a path right here? Well, it looks like that tornado has opened up another path that someone was not expecting. Like someone felt like they were being given an option, a choice. And nothing makes us feel better about how to move forward but when we have options and choices. When we don't feel like we have a choice, when we feel like we're being pressured or we feel like we're being put on a path that we don't want to be on, we fight it. So your person is pretty much saying in this reading today, you have not put that pressure on them. You have not forced them to make a decision that they weren't ready to make. You've given them that option, and they needed to feel that on their own. Like, towers come in when we need to be like smacked in the face a little bit in regards to something before we end up losing that. Okay? So it's like the universe saying you have a choice, but at the same time, the time is ticking is kind of what that is saying to me. And I'm also looking at this Knight of Swords card, and it shows the word TikTok. Indicating that yes, you have a choice, but you also don't have like a million years to make up your mind, so to speak. Because the Eight of Swords is telling me that someone was like dawdling a little bit, acting like they weren't sure, they were feeling, you know, kind of back and forth, okay? Now, you've got the Hanged Man in your feelings, which is interesting to me, but I'll dive more into that in a second. I feel like I want to get a card on that Eight of Swords before I go into your feelings. I want to see what this person's reservations were. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Why is the Eight of Swords card here, please, in regards to Aries' person? The Ace of Pentacles. When you've got the Ace of Pentacles, that's the energy of securing an opportunity that could be built into the Ten of Pentacles, which is in the challenge position. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles is one of those aces that come in when someone's being serious about something, whether it's in regards to business, finances, purchasing something big, or offering friendship, long-term relationship, or marriage. The Ace of Pentacles is usually when someone has really thought it through, okay? But with the Ten of Pentacles in the challenge position, followed by the Ace of Pentacles clarifying the Eight of Swords, something's telling me that this person was struggling with seeing the future of it all with the two of you, okay? And may have needed that Tower to, like, you know, I hate to say it this way, but like, you know, show this person what they could potentially miss out on if they don't look at the path carefully, okay? Because to feel the Empress for someone, that's pretty significant. All right, and it's telling me that this person is trying their best to not make a mistake, okay? But I still need more information off of this. And then I see the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, okay? I'm feeling like someone has been keeping their feelings to themselves, all bottled up. Okay, all bottled up. Let's clarify your feelings, Aries. Why the Hanged Man? I just saw the Moon card and the Messenger card. Why the Hanged Man? The Hanged Man, I feel like for you, is telling me that you're just trying to be certain that you're making the right decision as well. You both are in like a similar situation, but for kind of different reasons, but they are both connecting to the two of you. Why the Hanged Man? That card almost came out. Why the Hanged Man? Why the Hanged Man? Why the Hanged Man? The Five of Pentacles. You're not so sure how secure this relationship is, okay? So that's why you're not, you know, trying to like push something forward. Okay, because normally Aries is that zodiac sign that will initiate, will motivate, will lead. But for some reason, in regards to this person, you feel like this is where you need to like step aside and just let this person figure it out. So that way you can trust that this person is knowing what they're doing, it is sure of what they're feeling, and that you're not dealing with someone that could change their mind a week from now. You're in this energy of, I want them to figure it out. I am not going to be holding someone's hand while they figure out what they want with me as far as our future goes. I want them to want it on their own. I want them to come towards me on their own, sort of energy. All right? Because something is feeling like it wasn't as secure as it could have been, and maybe it took this Tower. Kind of like that. It's kind of like that. Like there's times where you may feel like someone has been dragging feet. Five of Wands, the Empress. You may have had to like assert yourself a few different times, and you realized, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. If you want to be with me, you want to be with me. You know, I don't need to like initiate anything. So I'm going to clarify the challenge position, and then I'm going to get back into your feelings, Aries. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in the challenge position? Because when you think about the Ten of Pentacles, that's all in. The Ten of Pentacles is all in. I accept you as someone that I'm going to build a future with, build a legacy with, build a life with, possibly have children with, okay? Share bank accounts with. It's serious. It's nothing to take lightly. For some of you, there could have been an unexpected pregnancy that's leaving someone feeling like, oh wow, this is where I need to really make my mind up. You know, obviously that's not for everybody, obviously. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in the challenge position for Aries and this person? Page of Pentacles. There definitely could be a child involved for some of you, just for some of you. Okay, for this card to come out just when I was mentioning that. But for others, maybe someone was taking on, you know, the role of a stepmother, stepfather, and was a little bit unsure about whether they can handle that. All right, for others, if there's no children involved, there could be family members involved that has been putting pressure on somebody, while another person stepped aside to not feel like they were a part of that pressure. Because right here, I'm not getting that you're putting any pressure on this person whatsoever. You're over here like, no, you make up your own mind. You're an adult. Okay, but there could have been familial pressure from somebody. Justice, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Wands. I am getting someone feeling like, all right, I should know what I want to do by now. And it feels like it's connecting to a marriage. Because the Hierophant and the Justice card is a combination of cards that I look for when I'm trying to see if someone's got marriage on the brain. And the fact that they feel the Empress for you, and it shows me a person in what appears to be a wedding dress. Right after that, we got the Four of Wands confirming their feelings, and the Four of Wands is the overall energy. My intuition is saying that this person has been contemplating marriage with you, okay? And it's something that you didn't want to force, whether you're on the receiving end or the giving end of any marriage proposals, okay? Because sometimes the Ace of Pentacles can be a marriage proposal, okay? Like, are you fitting the role of what I need here? Like someone is contemplating marriage. I mean, there's no way around it. All these cards are signifying that. Let's clarify that Eight of Pentacles as this person's behavior towards you this last half of the month. When you look at the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles is the energy of putting in the time, effort, trying to improve the relationship where there needs to be improvement, things like that. And then I see the Eight of Pentacles again. So Aries, it feels like you and another person are deepening your bond for the last half of January, and there's talks of marriage. That's what it feels like. And if you're already married, there could have been some challenges in your marriage where there's talks of repairing it, if that's the case. Where maybe I have an Aries that didn't feel supported by their spouse. Okay? Why the Eight of Pentacles? The Three of Swords, yeah. And the Five of Swords. It feels like someone's trying to repair something. Repair any damage that has been done. To repair any pain that has been caused by not being there to allow someone to feel secure in the relationship. Because nothing sucks more than not feeling like you can count on the fact that your person will be there for you. Okay? For some, there could have been other people involved. And there was a decision that needed to be made. Okay? That's not going to be for everybody. But I am getting that there's a lot of internal pain for somebody here, okay? And I feel like in regards to your person, that internal pain needed to be felt in order for this person to see what path they could be heading on if they don't make the decision that is in their best interest, right? It's kind of like getting like a glimpse of what the alternative could look like if someone doesn't get it together and figure out what they want instead of dawdling. That's what I'm strongly getting. All right, it's the energy of, hey, if you don't choose the path that you're needing to choose for yourself, this could be what you're left behind with. This type of pain, this type of hurt, things like that. And for some, someone's realizing how much pain that they've caused you. I don't know, it just feels like you're kind of like taking a bit of a backseat and focusing on your mental health, your spiritual health, your emotional health, financial health at this time. You're being less focused on this person. You're letting them figure out what they need to figure out while focusing on your health, and I like that. Let me get another card on your energy. Please clarify again Aries' energy for how they feel about the situation in this person. Ten of Cups. You're in this energy of, I want a peaceful, healthy relationship. And if someone's not there to be a ride or die, a partner for me, someone that I can count on and feel supported by and want to support, then I don't know what we're doing here. Okay? You want something healthy. You want something that you feel like could last a long time. Okay? Feel in alignment with your person. It's just, if it feels like that. I got the Moon and the Ace of Wands and the Devil. For some of you, Aries, there are moments of temptation where you just want to say F it all and just peace out and just, you know, hide behind the curtain and just go in a different direction. And I feel like I got that for you for your last week's reading. I just feel like I have an Aries that is feeling like if I don't feel the passion towards what we're doing here, then I don't want it anymore. Okay, because for you to show up with this Five of Pentacles tells me somewhere along the line you've lost that burning fire within you, and you're a fire sign. Once a fire sign feels cold within, that's when we got to look at the problem in front of us. All right, I'm a fire sign too. It's definitely telling me that there's moments where you're like, am I feeling the burning passion for this person anymore, or have they burnt it out? Okay, you're just trying to figure out if there's anything to still give to the situation here. Okay, the outcome shows me yes, but I want you both to just feel it so deep within you that you guys are choosing each other around this time frame. Like, are you both walking down the same path together, or is this person going this way, you going this way? It feels like you and this person are at a fork in the road for the last half of the month where you're trying to figure out what to do here. And this person's got marriage on the brain, whether it's salvaging a current marriage or thinking about marriage with you. They've got marriage on the brain, and I feel like there's some family pressure around this person to make their mind up, indicating that their family may be aware of their procrastination for some of you. And if this is someone that you've been with for a while, you may just feel like you don't feel comfortable until you see what this person is wanting to do, right? You're just trying to figure out a backup plan. I feel like Aries always likes to have backup plans, because with your advice being the Nine of Swords, that's pretty much the energy of face your fears head on. All right. Clarify that Lovers card. I feel like I want to get another round of clarifying, but I'm going to use a different set of cards because I feel like I'm still needing some more information. Why the Lovers card as Aries' potential outcome for January 2025? We have the Death card, and we have the Empress card and the World card. Oh my Lanta, Aries. You're the one that is making the final decision. Okay? You're the one making the final decision. When this person comes towards you with this Ace of Pentacles, it's up to you to decide whether you want to nurture it with that Empress card, because remember, this person is feeling like you are the Empress card. It's up to you to nurture it, okay, or close that chapter. And that possibly could be why you're stressing out right here, because I feel like with the World card and the Death card here, the World card talks about reaching new milestones, feeling like you've made it somewhere. You're learning from the past experiences. You're not repeating old mistakes. It's the energy of learning lessons and applying it to the next phase, so that way you don't feel like you're going through the same friggin' lessons over and over and over and over again. However, if you feel like there has been no lesson learned and people are still repeating what they've been doing all along, it's that time to just end things. If you feel like you're being held back in some way, Aries. Okay, so I feel like this is a very defining moment for you. And it's interesting because I usually get the Emperor off of you, but for some reason you're showing up as the Empress. Okay, because the Emperor is your major arcana. And when you look at the Lovers card, Aries, it's the Empress and the Emperor. And I don't have any Emperors on this table. indicating to me that I have an Aries that is like, am I in the masculine and feminine role for this relationship where I feel like I have to lift it and carry it? Or is this person going to step up and be the person I need them to be so I can assume my role? You know, I feel like I said those exact words to you last week. It's like you want to feel like you're with a partner, someone that you can walk side by side with and take on life's responsibilities together. But I feel like I have an Aries that is worried about, you know, if you were to move forward with this person, how much of this relationship will be on your shoulders? Okay, it's kind of what I'm feeling. Because you're questioning this person's slow approach to making decisions. When Aries is known as being very assertive, you're known as being, you know, quick to lead, quick to take action, quick to make a decision. You're not indecisive. Okay, you may be dealing with a Libra. Okay, I'm getting strong Libran energy for your person, but I also have strong Taurus. Okay, you may, and Gemini, you may be dealing with someone that questions themselves from time to time, and you're like, I need someone that doesn't question themselves. So your advice is the Nine of Swords. That's an interesting outcome here. Why the Nine of Swords? Why the Nine of Swords? That was a bit of a plot twist. The Queen of Wands, look at that. That's your court card. Your advice is to maintain your confidence. Remember who the F you are, all right? You don't need to be in this Nine of Swords energy. You're a fire sign, okay? This is you standing strong with your chest out, being very committed and fully confident in the choices that you need to make for yourself, so that way you are securing your happiness going forward. If you feel like this person is going to be someone that brings you a lot of happiness, move forward with them. But if you feel like this person is going to be what creates a lot of fatigue in your life, a lot of emotional, mental, spiritual, financial, just emotional fatigue, then you may already have your answer. Okay, it's up to you. But this person's coming towards you after finally being met with a moment where they're like, you know what, I do have choices. You know, I'm going to make my decision. But at the same time, I have an Aries that's like, do I trust how long it took them to get to this decision? You know? Because anybody in the Eight of Swords energy, you've got to wonder, you know, will they fall back into that again? Knight of Cups on the bottom. Clarify that Four of Wands. The Sun and the King of Swords. So I feel like clarifying the Four of Wands and then getting the Sun and the King of Swords tells me that someone's been thinking about this for the last couple of days now. We'll be continuously thinking about it for the next couple of days leading into the last half of January, and gaining a lot of clarity, a lot of mental clarity when it's the King of Swords to the Sun about what they need to decide. But are they coming to this realization a little bit later than what you wanted, Aries? Do you feel some sort of way about how it came about? Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting off of this reading. Give me another card on this person's feelings for Aries. Actually, let me use a different set of cards. It's like, I don't know, I have an Aries that feels like you want someone that will just know that is my person. You don't want someone that you feel like had to have it pulled out of them. Okay. The Four of Swords. Someone definitely felt like they needed to take a mental break to figure it out. That's what I'm getting. And then I see the Six of Swords on the bottom. It feels like someone felt like they needed to take a mental break. For some of you, you've been on and off with this person, and that could be why you have not as strong of confidence towards this situation right now, where you might have days where you're like, you know what, I see this going somewhere really strong and stable. And then other moments you're like, what am I doing here with this person? I don't know if I can be with this person the way that I need them to be with me, you know? And then I have the Death card again, and the Page of Cups. So Aries, I'm strongly getting that if something doesn't positively change for you to feel confident on how to move forward with this person, you may just be putting this connection in an urn and just being like, you know what, rest in peace. to this relationship. It feels like one of those types of months where you're not playing around. You're not playing around when it comes to your life and your happiness and your peace. So this person's coming towards you feeling like they have their mind made up and realizing what they want. But it looks like I'm tapping into an Aries that already had their mind made up a while ago. And it's like, you know, the time it took for them to catch up to you is just not leaving you feeling confident. It's kind of what it feels like. So you got a big decision to make, Aries. Okay? I mean, it's nice that this person is realizing now that, you know, they could build something secure with you, but I don't know. I feel like it's going to be different for many of you Aries, because looking at your feelings earlier with the Moon and the Ace of Wands, you're like tempted to just like, you know, try something different for yourself. I mean, that's your main staple, that Ace of Wands. I hope this reading made sense. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I already said Gemini. Aries is here. Libra, Pisces. It could be anybody though. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, Aries, the link to my website can be found in the description box below of every video. BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. That's 2 D's, not one, for Baddison. Every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live with the All Signs Their Feelings for You read, where I do the same type of spread, but I engage with you more live on air, show my face, connect with you more than just my hands. I'll leave in the description box below this video the most recent All Signs reading I did. All you have to do is click on that All Signs video and then go to the Aries timestamp, because it's a very long live stream, if you want, of course. And don't forget, I did your January Love Monthly. It's in my January playlist. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. I've committed to someone else because they don't challenge me. For some of you Aries, this person felt like the pressure was on to like be something that they may have felt like they weren't ready to be, and that could be where you felt like you can't count on this situation. It's like if someone's meant for you, they'll just, you don't have to like force it. You were my best friend and I cherished our friendship above all others. All right. So Aries, I feel like it's going to be a coin toss for a majority of you. Some of you are going to be like, you know what, let's keep fighting for this. Let's move on into February with our relationship. And for some of you Aries, you're like, you know what, nope, I can't give this anymore. This is too tiring. This is too exhausting. I feel mental fatigue. All right, so just take it however it resonates. Don't give your power away to tarot cards. You're never tied and bound to an outcome in a reading, and you're always in full control of your choices. All right, so I'll check back with you for your February monthly in about a few days or so. All right, love you. Take care. Namaste.